I'm the most determined soul, C.J. Berry, the leader of waves and waves of people in determination. CJ's who I am, MDSoul's what I am, so you can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today, we're going to be talking about the BrawlerGen from, what's the group called? Retro Fighters. There it is. Almost, man, I was looking right at it. The website's up, and I'm like, yo, what's... No, I have a horrible memory sometimes. Yo, charge it to the brain, not to the heart, all right? We're going to be talking about this controller. We're going to be seeing if this is a controller that's going to work for us, especially for games that are coming out very soon, like Virtua Fighter Revo. We are going to see if it works with the Brook converter going into our PlayStation 5. We did a review of this on yesterday, and you can check out that video in the link below or wherever I placed the link at, whatever. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this thing and let's talk about it. I got my controller, I got my controller from Amazon. It was on sale, if I'm not mistaken, and I think the price continued to drop. And right now, it's at $19.99, and clearly that's a good deal because right now it's out of stock. It might still be on Amazon, it might not still be on Amazon, who knows, but it's $19.99, and I think they have other versions to where you can utilize this on your Sega Genesis and your Master System. So let's open this up. So nice box, nice packaging. We're gonna take off the little plastic part right here. I don't care, I don't plan on returning this bad boy, so I'm not really concerned about the packaging being all damaged. I know some people collect boxes. I'm not a box collector, right? So boom, here it is. Is there any instructions or stickers? Oh, boom. We got the instructions right here. We might need that. Every single time I throw the instructions away, it never fails. I always end up having to go back and read the instructions. So here they got the social media stuff. They have the customer service. I can email them. I am so down with emailing these people about their product if it ends up being horrible. You see here, it is in this plastic little container. It's holding it in nicely and firmly, and there's nothing here. Oh, snaps! We got a keychain. Yo, these companies keep on hooking us up with keychains. I'm gonna be all keychained out here pretty soon. I'll put that right there. I didn't throw it away. The keychain is right there off to the side. And then here, yo, I'm really surprised at this. I was expecting more of a smooth finish, but this has a matte finish. It's like almost kind of grippy. It kind of grips in your hands. And the only thing that I'm seeing that is missing is the shoulder button right here. But technically, I mean, this is a 8-button controller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So the shoulder buttons could be these buttons right here as well. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's first see if this works in our PC just fine. It should work in the PC just fine with no issues. Let's turn on Tekken, seeing that Virtua Fighter Revo isn't out yet. And Virtua Fighter cannot be played at all on any PC that I know of. I mean, you got Fightcade, you can do Virtua Fighter 4, but I haven't been able to find any other Virtua Fighter games on PC. Let me know in the comments below if you've been able to find one, but I haven't. All right, we got Nina. Well, stop, Nina. Let me beat up on you. No, don't hurt women, but you know what I'm saying. All right, now we can get out of this. All right, so all the buttons in the right place. It's just the way it responds. It doesn't respond the same way. We got popping hot, and then I'm assuming that this is still configured correctly. Let's see. We got the motions. I got the motions. It still does all the motions it's supposed to, and I still can do these going forward. I sway back, and let's look at the analog. I can do the analog the same way. That's pretty easy, I think. Very easy, I think. And then boom, the response time is great. Look at that. I messed up. That was input error. That was user error. Boom. Come on. Come on. Some of this, yeah, there you go. Some of this is user error, but not all of it. No, all of it's user error because I'm trying to sway back. I'm just not used to using the controller, but you see right here that I'm able to do all the quarter circle motions here with Paul, no problem. Almost maybe a little bit faster than most. Boom, there goes that one leg swipe at the bottom. I think that's really cool. You can do that. And then all you have to do is hold mode right here and it resets everything. That's cool. And I can hit the start button right here and it will bring us back to this view right here where we have our practice settings. That's really simple. That makes sense. I think the only thing that's missing here is that menu button that most of the controllers have, like the PlayStation. And we are going to see how that affects us here in a second when it comes to the PlayStation, if it does work in our PlayStation 5 using this said Brook converter. What do these top shoulder buttons do? Do these top shoulder buttons do anything? Let's put this to something. Controller setup, hit the wrong button, controller setup, and let's just put this to something. Let's use this as our grabs. Oh, these shoulder buttons do not work. That's interesting. These shoulder buttons do not work here. All right, I wonder what they're used for then. Good to know your shoulder buttons don't work for Tekken using this controller. I wonder what this looks like for Street Fighter. I'm gonna assume that it does the same thing for Street Fighter. That's a good thing to note because I know some people, even though they have their 6 buttons right here, like on the Hori Octa, all the other shoulder buttons work as well. And they have those shoulder buttons programmed to be something. But this one, the shoulder buttons can't be programmed. It might be me. It might be user error, maybe. I don't know, but I just can't do that. And that's okay. This is just how this controller works. And then also another thing that I noticed, this one right here, I would think would be L3. When you push that down, it's considered the A button. That's really interesting. That's really interesting and good to know. So yeah, there you have it. That's what it looks like for Tekken. Let's see if this plugs into our PlayStation and will work for our PlayStation. We are going to try Virtual Fighter now. Let's see if it works in here. I'm going to push this start button. I'm going to push as many buttons as I can. It's showing that this does not work on the PlayStation at all. I have it plugged into my Brook converter. Let me undo it now. Maybe there's some faulty thing that happens sometimes. Every once in a while, there's some type of faultiness that goes along with this, and that's okay. And I'm gonna re-plug this in. Let's see if it works. Give it some time. I'm gonna push buttons and stuff like that. I'm gonna push around. Nah, it is not. This is not working, and I gave it some time. Normally, it almost immediately plugs in and immediately works, and this does not do that. So that's something that you have to note here, right? When you go off and play your games, you're only going to be able to play it on PC. So this might just be your new favorite PC controllers that you won't be able to play at tournaments. It is what it is. So you're going to have to find you something that will work with this. I expected this to work in the PlayStation 5 with the Brook converter because it said that this also works with the Nintendo Switch. We're not going to plug this into the Nintendo Switch today, but with that type of expectation saying this goes with the Mac, this goes with the PC, and this also goes with the Nintendo Switch, you would naturally think that you can plug in your Brook converter and be able to play these games almost immediately. So, or maybe it's something that I did. Maybe it's on this end, and because I can't push a home button on here means that I can't use this control. It might be that. There's absolutely no home button for me to push so that I can, register this controller and saying this is the controller that I'm using right now. This is the BrawlerGen by Retro Fighter. I'm a little disappointed that it's not able to work in your PlayStation 5, even with the said Brook controller. or converter. I keep on calling it a Brook controller, but it's a Brook converter. Even with the Brook converter, you're not able to utilize this in your PS5, but it works perfectly fine in your PC. We saw what it looked like in Tekken. It did what it was supposed to do. It feels light in the hands. It has that gritty texture, just like the 6-button controller from Sega. There's a lot of memories that I have coming out with this controller right here. It's missing a home button though. That's probably the reason why I can't do some of the stuff on the PlayStation, because it's not able to register, hey, I'm here. This is a controller I'm supposed to use. That's kind of how the PlayStation works. Got to hit the button and then say, boom, that goes with this controller. But it just didn't do it. I'm pretty sure somebody has some type of hack, but I do not have said hack for this controller. But if you have this controller, tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. And if you have a hack for this, please tell me about the hack for this controller in the comments below. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of waves and waves of people in determination. Success and victory. Don't block with your face. And I will see you on the next time. Peace out.